Namaste, everyone. Wow, how are we all going? This last, August, September's been pretty full on. I think I've spoken about this before. The analogy I keep getting was we've been through a really deep steam clean, really big steam clean, energetically. So if you've ever steam cleaned a carpet or a rug, you would know what I'm talking about. Because when you take the water catchment part out of the steam cleaner and you see how filthy the water is, how mucky and muddy and dirty it is, it's mind-boggling. You do wonder how on earth that was all living in a carpet or a rug and you couldn't see it. That's the same with us right now. So it started in August. It's been building and a lot of debris, a lot of weird stuff has been coming up for everyone. So it is going to stabilise. I feel in this first week we're coming into a eclipse season, and full moon, new moons, all that jazz. Life goes on. We're coming into this time and I feel it's going to steady for a little bit. And it is a time of going inner a little bit and tidying up yourself. There's a lot of fiery energy around in the next week or two. So be patient with yourself and be patient with others. This whole month that we're coming into with October, there's another momentum building. The eclipses are helping that. But also what I've noticed is in the last few weeks especially, the number of people who are realising that they can no longer hold things within themselves, structures, conditions, beliefs, patterns that they have, has held them in good stead for their life, but they're not working anymore, they're not sustainable. So these things we're choosing to release, choosing to let go, choosing to graciously say goodbye to. There are parts of ourselves that just cannot move into this new dynamic. We keep saying that, I keep saying that our soul is trying to lead the way, and right now we've got that space. As old things are leaving, the space is opening up for the new to start rising up so we can start to get comfortable with it and start to follow it. So I have caller, yay, Rhonda from Vancouver, I think I saw. Is that correct? Providence, Rhode Island. Rhonda,
yes.
I'd love to be able to support or help you. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm great. How can I help?
I'm going through a lot of changes at work and stuff, so I was wondering, what's going to happen with a career move or, and then I'm planning on moving. I'm just worried about the move as well.
Okay, so first of all, if you've followed me or watched me before, you'll know that I'm a really big, and I believe it and I live it, that everything we need we already have within, right? That's our medicine. So your question is, you're going through big change. It's around your work, you're moving. This is what's happening. I've just given a little spiel at the start of this show around the massive changes that are going on for everybody right now, so we can drop some of our old safety and security beliefs. So the new part of us, or the part of us that knows where we're going, can rise up and start to guide us a little bit more. And I know it's uncertain in the world at the moment. I know there's a lot of chaos. I know it's very challenging in many countries with all the change that's going on. But at the end of the day, we get to create from within ourselves where we want to be, who we're becoming, and how we want to express that. So first of all, I will ask you to reframe the words you're using around you're worried about something, because worrying is putting energy towards something that you don't want to happen. So when we reframe, we go from I'm worried about moving to I'm ready to align with where I'm meant to be, that is going to be supportive and expansive for me. So there's a shift in the way you're looking at what you want to move towards or what you're calling towards you. Our language at the moment is under a great lot of examination, because the more we speak ourselves, the more we've got to start speaking about what we actually want, where we want to be, how we want to feel in that. So for you, you've got to sit down and go, right, what is it that I really want to be doing? Is this new job something that, am I ready for it? Is it going to open me up? Is it something that's going to light me up? And with the living condition or the shift, the change, it's really opening up to aligning with what the next best thing for ourselves are. So right now, I don't know if you've heard me before, I personally do not like doing prophetic stuff. And the reason being is because we are all creators. And if someone prophesizes something for you, then often we will take advice from a person who doesn't know our circumstances. And I find it you give your power away. We need to cultivate our power and our courage to follow our own heart, to really set ourselves up for the life that we want, to know that we have all the capabilities and the resilience to do it. So I'm just going to pull a card for you, what you need to surrender, so you can open up more to what's there for you. So you stop worrying so much and start creating or visualizing or intending or dreaming or calling in or inviting. These are different energies. These are energies that uplift. And then we start to get very clear on the direction that we're going in. So I'm just going to see what it is that Rhonda needs to or could release. She doesn't have to. I don't tell anyone what to do. What she could release, move to, surrender into, surrender up, or surrender towards. Let's see what it is for Rhonda here. Here we go, this one. Surrender to silence. Okay. This really complements what I was saying at the start. We, within ourselves, we absolutely do know what the next thing is for us. So we need to be silent. You need to be quiet. You just need to have some, I'm not a big person on saying you've got to sit with it for 20 minutes, half an hour, an hour. I don't believe that. Things have got faster, our energy has shifted, and we're a lot more connected to our inner world than what we were, say, 10 or 15 years ago. So what I will suggest is for 5 minutes a day, just for maybe the next week, especially in this full moon and this eclipse time, just sit each day with you and just tune into yourself. And the conversation or the intent could be, I'm ready for what the next best thing is for me.
Oh, that's
I'm ready to
step. Yes.
Yeah. I'm ready for what the next best thing is. And I have the courage to follow that through and step into it. Show me, direct me, guide me, bring me the invitation, bring me the opportunity. That's all you have to do. Is that helpful for you?
Yeah, that is helpful, because I should say that, like, what's the next best thing to me, instead of worrying about my situation and my circumstances and things like that. I do agree with you on that. And that's a good way to try and muster down my anxiety that I'm feeling about everything.
Yeah. And another little trick to do also to help with the anxiety is, I don't know if you understand pranayama or yogic breathing, but if you do the alternate nostril breathing for about 2 or 3 minutes before you sit down and ask those questions, what's the next best thing? If you do that for 2 or 3 minutes, it balances the brain. It settles the left and right brain, and it settles your nervous system. So you're in a more receptive, calm way. The anxiety is often a lot of overthinking and over worrying. We can never make decisions, good decisions or choices from that place. So if you can get into the habit of doing some alternate nostril breathing and then sitting for 5 minutes, you will find beautiful answers and solutions will come quite easily, and you will feel way more settled in yourself. Your nervous system will be calm and soothed.
Yeah, so breathing through my nostrils.
These are practical things, because as I keep saying, we have our own medicine for ourselves. And the medicine that we have is not, there's no cost. All it is time. It's giving ourselves, that time to sit with ourselves and do little things like that every now and again, even regularly through the day. Every now and again, just do a few rounds of alternate nostril breathing. If you feel that anxiety creeping in, it'll just settle the waters for you.
Right.
It gives more clarity. So I hope that's helpful. I hope you can
thank you so much. I do appreciate you telling me.
I'd love to hear how you go.
I appreciate your time.
Sometime. You're welcome. All the best.
All right. Have a good night. Bye.
Okay. Good night. So what I'd like to do before I finish off for everyone is I'm going to pull a couple of cards for this first week in October as we're stepping into it, especially under the shadow of the eclipse. Pardon me. Or the gift of the eclipse. Let's see what we've got for October for everyone. Just a general global sort of thing. Here we go. First one. Initiation. Oh, beautiful. We will be tested. Oh, excuse me. That's really weird what's going on there. Initiation. This is about the tests to understand the work we've done. So over the last few months, with all the steam cleaning we've gone through, and we're letting go and we're starting to open up or allow more of what is for us to come up and through us, we will be tested. And that's why I said, make sure you have patience in the next weeks. It will be fiery. So initiations mean you have mastered something and then you can get ready for the next stage. And the next one coming out is nurture. Oh, perfect. I was hoping this would come out. Oh, did I make that happen? I'm a bit magical. Nurture. So this is that beautiful taking time for yourself, self-care, breathing, being in nature, being still, slowing down, just slowing down a little bit and just taking notice of what's around you. And a little exercise you can do to help with this is breathe in. As you exhale, I breathe out the old and I breathe in the new. I breathe out the old, I breathe in the new. And you repeat and repeat and repeat and see how you feel. It's a very good process. Thank you. This is Raelene Byrne, Medicine for Your Spirit. Please come and have a look on my website, raelenebyrne.com. Any questions, let me know. You are the medicine for your own spirit. Bye for now.